Hey, good evening, good afternoon, Team Complexity. How are you guys? I'm excited for our team meeting tomorrow, as well as doing a VOD review right now. Follow around our wonderful tank as usual. Quickly loading into the draft, I would say that you guys went for a race comp. Looks like they also tried to race. You guys have two very strong racers. They have two strong racers as well. You have some really good zoning with Derma, so I think overall, I'm thinking I like your guys' race. You've got good zone and protection. Yeah, depending on what they draft here, as long as the game doesn't go super late. Oh, that was awkward. As long as the game doesn't go super late, I think you guys should have this one. The blinds will hurt your guys' race, but Zero's Q build, so potentially as long as Derma goes in zones, you should be okay. I am on your cam, right? Okay, you just, for some reason, you hold your camera way up there. Let's toggle real quick, just to make sure I want to see your clicks. I'm not seeing your clicks or your camera. Go someone else. And now do it, there we go. Okay, we're looking for stuns, looking for attacks. Really just kind of fighting back and forth. Early game here, we have about equal wave clear. No one really has strong wave clear. They probably have an advantage. Ooh, Neo. Okay, he's going to live. That was dangerous. Neo's out. We need to leave. Yep. Get out, get out, get out. Okay. Yeah, low blow hurts there. I don't know why this is not tracking you. There we go. Now you can see your clicks. Okay, so we need to check to see if they're on that bottom camp. Yeah, feel free to poke him. Use your oil to check if you need to. Yeah, they are on the camp. Good kill up there. Oh, she's barely lived. Alright, it claps. Yes, yes, yes. Well done. Neo's on the wrong side. Hopefully he's okay. You gotta choose. Pick one. Camp or fight. Camp or fight. We got split there and missed both. Alright, cool. We got the camp. Alright. Minute 35. Let's quickly look at some talents. Did they go... Okay, he did go W stacking. Spiders, low blow. Nothing out of the normal. Okay. That's a good peel stun, right? That's what we're looking for. Oh no, we're in the zombie wall. Feel free to jump using the wolf form to a creep to get out of the zombie wall there, Neo. Okay, we're holding on, we're holding on. Okay, we're going to get full health. So I'm guessing that call is that Neo is going to get the camp as soon as we leave. Bloody again is engaging. We don't have any damage here. We're kind of trading stuff. We're ahead on clear. So we can just go run camp. I don't think anyone needs to be here. Okay, Zero's going and getting Manning. Zero doesn't need stacks. I see Greymane's on the camp. Durno's top. So this is that kind of that part. Like right now, okay, you're gonna heal yourself. I was like, if you got nothing to do, feel free to like go help with the camp. Like we don't want to put Greymane too low. They're all missing, so that means they're on the camp. If you're going to actually wave clear Bloody, make sure you're efficiently wave clearing. Your AoE splash, you want to be attacking these back minions when you're wave clearing. Okay, we got 15 seconds. We are the race comp. We want to race, so we're on our way to racing. Oh no, we're looking to invade. Okay, so you got to choose here. Are we sieging or are we racing? Because we want to be literally on it. I see Zero's in position to race. Zero's looking for a kill. Zero's helping. Okay, so we're torn. Okay, yes, he was weak. We did kill one of their racers, so that should help us with our race. Neo's on the race. We should win this race. Yeah, as everyone hits their buttons, we should win the race. To halftime here. Yep, we just barely win. Okay, just race again. Don't fight. Okay, hold on, hold on. We're clearing. We can't be clearing if we're the race comp. Yep, and now we lose the Immortal. So, 100%. That was a mistake. If we can send one or two people to clear, but like we can't be full back. I do like that Durna tried to come in and try and make some stops there, though. That is good. Yeah, that's a mistake. So if your win condition is race, which Vala Greymane, you're racing, and Vala even went Q build, which means that she's racing, you have to be attacking it. That camp, like, yes, you cleared it, but at worst it does half health to the building, and you can just leave Durna go take care of it. Right?
We realized that after.
Yeah. So I'm like, Uriel can clear it.
We had enough race to beat them. We didn't realize how strong they were.
Okay. Yeah, I was calling out at the beginning of the VOD. I think that both teams have about equal race. The biggest difference, or the only advantage you have, is that your race is in the DPS slot, their race is in the offlane spot. So if Durna can stop Artanis from racing and getting there, Durna has a really good opportunity to do that. Nazeebo's race is deceptively good. It's not like super strong, but they used to have a strategy in HTC days where they actually took Nazeebo, and Nazeebo's spiders are unblockable. So he would go full Q build Nazeebo, and you would just throw your spiders on the Immortal, and the Immortal only counts as one target. So all of your like bonus damage that happens when you get spiders counts for the Immortal. And so
We got beat the whole entire night. We dominated them on the other 2 maps. That's why we sent you this one. They outrace us every single time.
Okay, and so that might be a mixture of positioning and draft, so we'll continue to see. So we'll go ahead and keep chugging along. Why am I flooding his cam again? Alright, so on defensive side, we have tiny arms. So, yep, we just got to do our best to not get killed as we're defending. Yep. Zero has no mana, so you might be able to do one more Q. Oh, they got the nasty combo on you guys. Okay, you really got to watch out for Zombie Wall and the Nazeebo, or sorry, the Stukov. Durna's coming with a flank, that's good. Are we going kills or are we clearing? Let's see. Yeah, it was a good idea. I actually really like that idea. The question becomes, what are we trying to do with that? Like, if the Immortal was dead, and then he hit it, we 100% kill the Stukov there that got knocked backwards. But since the Immortal wasn't dead, we were kind of split. And then, like, Durna has Instamount, so he can go ahead and just get up there whenever he wants. But, yeah, it was a good look. I like the look. It's just difficult to say that was going to secure a kill either way without the Immortal already being dead. So, it looked good. Let's go ahead. We got to check the camp. Feel free to use your oil to check, buddy. It's like, I mean, you're not a vision tank. Your vision is in your oil. So we know they're on it. Do we want to fight them? We're trying to get past a wall tank. That's a great... Oh, Nazeebo almost killed his own tank. Are we diving in? Yee! Alright. So, I think we didn't have clear goals there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, at this point, as soon as we have Joe right here, there needs to be a call. Are we killing Joe? Or are we going to camp? Because we can't do both. And we tried to do both. And so Bloody tried to go in. The DPS were hitting the free Joe because Joe was just standing there. And then Bloody probably called, I'm charging in. And as he's charging in, the only person that can potentially help is Greymane. And Greymane wasn't able to really, like, dog-bite anyone. So, like, we lost the camp. And then, because we spent so many resources trying to cover stuff here, we end up overcommitting and almost dying. Like, all three of you get away with no health. That's unbelievable. Oh my gosh, Hanzo almost still got the kill on Bloody! Oh, man. So, just a little bit more focus on what we're trying to do there. I don't think it's bad, just making sure that we are communicating what we're trying to do. Okay, so the lack of our mistake on race gave them most of that, and then we got the building. 15 seconds. Okay. Did we decide that we were going to defend now after they won the first one? Or did we still want to race? We're just trying to find them. Playing cat and mouse. Okay, we found them. Oh, Bloody was looking. Bloody, if you are planning on engaging, try to use the oil first. The oil will give you that many more chances to secure the stun off of that E. A raw E is actually really hard to hit. Like, you've hit several, which is great. But, like, most players, when they're, like, trying to hit people, especially when they're moving, or they know that you're looking to engage on them, feel free to use the oil first, so that way you're able to get them slowed, and then you can hit them with the stun, so that way there's less chance that they can juke you. So we missed a stun there, and our team fight is currently a little bit split. Durna's allowed to do this because she's Zarel. So it's kind of not safe if she gets silenced, but like she can hang out in the back. So as long as a team we're picking the same target, it's fine. So you see Zero and Bloody are engaging here. So we missed our kill on the Hanzo. So now we're rotating up. Yeah, the Science Puddle probably gets Durna killed. Yeah. So until you hit 10, then you can really sit here. But like you can be annoying, but it was a two-part fight. We had half of our team looking at the Hanzo at the race side of their mortal, and then Durna, I think, was just trying to disrupt. But then Luigi and friends were coming up trying to help, so it was just a weird split fight.
So,
Go ahead.
can we pause it and talk about that?
Yeah, totally. So let's look back.
I got kind of there was kind of a little disagreement on this one.
Mhm.
They had a good zoning, and I saw Durana kind of like pushing them off, and I thought we had the better race or tied, but we had access to the Immortal first with a whole bunch of Qs.
Mhm.
I didn't want to fight there. They kind of split and ran off and separated themselves, and we're going to take time to regroup.
Mhm.
So I go in on the Q on the Immortal, and I'm thinking if we can get 4 or 5, 6 Qs, then we can kind of control the race. But then we split off and did this. See, I'm trying to
Yep.
hit them because they've already zoned it. So if they just play safe, we get such an advantage on the Immortal, but then they end up splitting and fighting, and it kind of... I was just wanting Bloody to zone right here and them to stay close.
I think that's right. I
can poke with Q, but we ended up fighting, and I thought this was a mistake.
Yes. So this split here comes back down to what's your win condition, right? You drafted these heroes because they excel at racing. Your whole build is race. Yes, you are burst as well, right? Like you have outside of the Monster Hunter arrow, Q build is burst, so you could help out in a team fight later with burst, especially with like a bloody stun, your Rain of Vengeance, Q, dodge Q, and then maybe your Rel Boop, whatever. Like you've got burst potential, especially Neo, goes last, go for the throat or bullet.
He wanted to go for the throat. He always does, and I don't remember why, but he took pinning shot, and at the end of the game, he said it was a mistake, and he got no value out of it, and he missed him.
I was gonna say, I'm like, to me, go for the throat is probably more right than wrong most of the time, because the whole reason you're taking the bullet is you're looking to do a front to back kill comp, right? Like your team's win condition is blowing up one person like a pick comp, and once again, like from draft, it looks like we're trying to race. And so if we're trying to race, then we need to play the macro like we're trying to race. And then I actually like your 3 here are positioned well if the call is to race. And then Durna, like I said, Durna's okay being here if we're zoning. Right? Like he's ahead on the wave clear, which is why Artanis is still stuck up here. So he's allowed to live in this space. But I think like half of this got confusing because like Bloody looked like he was looking for an engage on an Azebo that was here. And so Luigi potentially moved up this way to support whatever the engage was. And after the engage failed, I said either you called or he saw that, we should be hitting the Immortal. And then the other team saw an engage. Because if you look, Neo's going to Durna. Neo's your other racer, right? Like, there's no blinds, no nothing. Like, Neo can just jump, duck, rop, 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 and bite the Immortal all day right here. So once we do this, right, we need to leave. Like, it's okay if you zone them, but we can't overcommit. And so Neo just walked. He hasn't even activated his dog. He's leaping. He's looking deep based on even the E button he's got pushed. So if he was like, oh, I'm zoning and I'm going to stand here and attack the Joe, that's okay. But he's looking deep. And so now he's turning around saying, oh, crap, I'm in trouble. And now it's a 4v2. And as much as maybe this heal lands, nope, it's not going to land. So it's just and now everyone's trying to help.
It was a point of contention during the game. Like we pretty much had to talk about it during the game because I was upset that we didn't just zone and let me queue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a hard mentality to get around when your heroes are capable of doing so many things, and then you're asking them to do just one thing. You pretty much are like, I don't actually, because like Durna, once he hits 10, he can just live in the backline. There's literally nothing on their team that scares him. Right? Like, he's not going to get bursted. The silence puddle is the only thing that scares him. And if they're blowing the silence puddle on him, then your 2 DPS should be getting free reign on whatever target, Bloody actually stuns. But that's late game, post 10s, and, we're forced into a team fight. But the way that
both races we could have won, and we end up losing them for exactly the reasons you're saying. We should have won all the immortals, and we lost all the immortals.
Yep, and the immortal, unfortunately, is so strong on this map that it's not... It's probably top 3 snowball-y maps. Like, if you lose the objective over and over, you will probably lose the game on this one, just because of how strong the immortals are. So, yeah. So we eventually die there. And then, yep, and then they win this immortal for free. Neo's trying to do... So do we... So yeah, as I say, I'm like, I don't even know if we want this consolation prize until... Yeah, yep, that's exactly what I was worried about. Until you see them racing... At least you have Derna here now, so you should be okay to be able to boop them. But until you see them racing, like, this is really dangerous, because they can just invade you when you're already down a player. So they win. You really shouldn't be here. Oh, no. Z saves the day. Oh, Luigi's stuck in a gazebo. Oh, no! Luigi dies for your sins. Oh, man. It's the Brightwing curse, I swear. So, yeah. Look at what our heroes are and what our goal is, right? Like, are you cocktail build, Neo? No, you're AA build. Yeah, so, like, there's no reason to be trying to, like, poke damage with your hero. As much as you're ranged, you really are on the shorter side of melee and poke. Like, your whole, like, kit is having gap close mobility. And so trying to step in here to do something is dangerous. And sadly... Ooh, wow. That was a missed arrow. So... Are they pushing as 5 and ignoring the immortal? Interesting. Do they have enough damage to do this?
Like 4 of these guys are plat 4 or something. They were very tough.
It looks
we ended
like
up beating them because we out-macroed them in the other games.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to see them, and we played really well. But these guys are tough.
This is okay. So this is a bad call from them. This is actually a bad macro call. So if they would have 5-manned bottom, this probably dies because you answer at least 2. Right? Like you can't if they 5-man push this, they get the wall for sure. But they, like, hesitated and, like, I don't know, were trying to force a fight. Like, yes, you have 10s, but, like, they tried to force a fight, and after their abilities missed, they still went in. Yeah. This is a mistake. Because, like, this building is dead no matter what. And so, like, this half commit that they did, like, just got Nazebo killed. So, I was going to say, I'm like, that's actually a very smart macro call from them as far as how they want to play the objective, and then they didn't do it. So, alright, let's see. Go back to Bloody. So how do we recover this? So we're looking at macro, looking at camps. They see us. Bloody's here. Derna's here. Use the oil for scouting. Don't walk into that bush. Oh, okay, you didn't get punished for it. Use your oil more, Bloody. That's unfortunate. They got the anti-heal. Most Joes, yeah. It's a heads-up play from the Joe to take the anti-heal there, too. So that's a good stun. That's a good stun. That's a lot of damage. Oh, we don't have Greymane. He's here now. We're going to get a kill here. Nope. Unstoppable. Brightwing Z. We're split on our targets. Really badly split on our targets.
We talked about this after the game. Bloody needs to call out who we're killing more.
It takes time. It's like between new tank, new shot caller, like it's all hard. So I like
his name on punch, and I feel bad. He knows he's doing a great job. I don't want to single him out at all.
No, like I said, I'm like every tank I've seen, every tank I've coached recently has been like, I didn't want to tank, or I was like, I got told to tank because I wanted to play with the team. Like, I don't know anybody recently that has been like, oh yeah, I wanted to tank. That's my favorite job. Like, everybody's learning it, and it's probably the hardest skill to learn. Okay. So we're not really together here. I actually really like this choke. If Greymane's here too, this is a dead. Well, hold on. Does he have armor? Did he take? Oh no, he took the big heal. Okay. Yeah, Greymane's just not here. I think the Zebo dies. Because now Greymane's here. We're chasing the low health target. We get flapped away. You're hitting whatever's in front of you. You tumble to get the double Q. She pops unstoppable, unfortunately. Oh, Dynamite. No, he doesn't die. That's right. He's got a shield. So, yep. Just working together there. It's also hard when they have flat flaps for the disengage. So it just kind of goes back to like, what's our win condition? What's our goal? Like, I'm like, yes, we can team fight, but like, we don't really want to like team fight them to death. We want to be racing, and we want to make sure that we zone them off or bully their backline, because they're the one thing that they don't have. Oh, and this is why you said bullet was wrong. Okay, as I said, like if they overcommit, they don't have a true cleanse. They don't have a true ability to save someone once they're getting womboed. And so I was going to say you can get that kill, but we're not really playing that front-to-back style. Okay, so 12-12s. Camps are out. Waves are cleared. What do we want to do? I see. This is what's hard. When you're the race comp,
I called defend here because we lost the first two, even though we could have won them. And I think that first one I called to clear the camp because I thought we had enough time, so that was my mistake. And then the second one, we took the fight and split. And then this one, we just decided they had way more race than we expected, and let's try and defend this one, I think.
So the tough part about this one is that you're gonna get stuck. There's no right answer here. So, you know, it's like since it's on their side, Hanzo's showing bottom. So either you somehow find some, like, assuming your team is like, in bush, in position, like on the map already, and we see Hanzo bottom here, we can make a play and get some chip damage here. Since your Q build, right? Like, we can get you some chip damage and then rotate over to defense. Or if we have vision and we see that they're split and that they're not here, we can, get the race and then use Derna and Bloody to zone, blow all of our abilities. It'll probably only be you, because Greymane can't really, like, go in and then go out easily. But, like, we could zone and attack from this angle since he's bottom. And so we can take that 5v4 and get poke damage and then reassess. Because right now, the thing that really sucks is that we don't really have a defense comp. Like, you can't block Nazebo Qs. So Nazebo gets free damage. It's really hard to block scatters, so scatters are going to hit. And then they're going to hit 13s first. And so they want to commit to a team fight. So you're kind of in, like, a bad situation. But so you guys did what I said. You got your free Qs here. Oh, they actually let you full race. So the blind definitely hurt the Greymane, but you're not that far behind. So so now that we're behind, are we racing or are we defending? Okay, so we're defending / team fighting. Because Neo fired that bullet. That's a raw bullet. There's not even a CC on that tank. And then we're split again. Just right away. So we're trying to zone damage. We're trying to hit damage. Their best racers hitting the thing. You're on the side trying to help. And so they're in a position where they don't care. Right? They can poke safely. You guys don't have an answer for this. This wave is pushed in their favor too. So they're okay poking. And so you're doing the right thing. You're like, we got a race. We're going to lose. Right? And then trying to defend 4v5. Like, if you can get a cool stun in an immortal stun, you might be able to do something. But You guys just lose this. That's a great stun. Flap flaps. Nazebo over the wall. Luigi's just dancing. That's a bunker. Ooh, I think you disjointed the Z with the bunker. It's a good bunker. It's a good peel. Everyone's gonna live. So you guys actually did really well there. You took a lost situation, got a kill, and almost won the Immortal. Like, what? That shouldn't happen. That was really well done. Oh my gosh, don't do that, Durna. You have no ult. Don't fight for these globes. Oh no. Okay, we live. We live. We may be up a player, but we don't want to be... Oh no. Gosh, you guys are so bloodthirsty. We take our victory. Yes, the Immortal only has like 2% shield. We did it, guys. And you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go back in 1v4. And then we both died.
It was a shame too, because I think at this point I called it. This game goes to like 20s, we win because my Qs start to beat out any race that they're gonna have.
And this is dangerous positioning. I know you need to hit this, but like Greymane really needs to just be behind the wall and shooting it. And then we're gonna have unlimited ease. Oh no. We're gonna lose this keep. Like, they have terrible race. Oh! Maybe not. It's gonna be close. Okay, we didn't lose it. Okay.
I thought this Hanzo was overextended all game too, and we never punished him ever.
Yeah. The hard part is you don't have a point-and-click stun. Like, definitely, if you would have had go for the throat, I think you could have just pressured Hanzo all game.
That's
right here.
what I think.
Yep, right here.
I had told him that you said you usually take that, and you made a mistake.
Yep. I 100% Neo.
During the game.
Yeah. Feel free, unless you guys are trying to specifically blow up, like a front-to-back blow-up comp, Diablo, Deathwing, or Cho'Gall. Probably go for the throat will be best for how chaotic and crazy team fights go. From what I've seen from most of your guys' division and stuff that's happening. Like just being able, the extra mobility alone can sometimes net you kills. Because you get to jump into a target that maybe wasn't expecting it, that you can't reach for a go for the throat. Oh, we finally got him. Okay. We saved the keep. Uh-oh. Did we leave this keep to die? Okay. If we get kills, it's okay. We need 2 more kills to make this worth. There's 1. Nicely done. Stun. Boop. That kind of overlapped. Yep. 2. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And the keep didn't die. That's lucky. Okay. So, outside of the game now, people in comms here, what do we do? What's the right answer here? Like, we got our kills. What do we do?
We need to push.
Yeah, we have to hit structures. We're behind on everything.
We're behind structures so much.
Yeah. And sure, they have a great... Stukov is the best anti-sieging support, right? Just because he can safely puddle. But, you know, we got to do something.
I think we pushed too far, though, and we end up throwing.
Uh-oh.
I can't remember.
That's okay. Let's see what we do.
I think we get to their other wall and we stay too long.
Okay. If you are also planning to siege, this bunker cooldown is 70 seconds. Right? You just killed 3 of their players. We're not going to fight again until mortals are up. Feel free to bunker.
I think he does, actually, at one point. We do good. I'm pretty sure.
I was like, feel free to bunker, so that way you guys are actually, like, able to start sieging this building. Brightwing's going home because he can see... There we go. So, bunker isn't for you, though, Zero. You and Neo...
I meant to hop back out to Q. I just wanted the armor.
Armor's good. Just don't be in there forever. The bunker's really for Bloody and for Neo and for Shadow for DPS, right? Because
so they had been putting the Stukov on there, and I was worried about the Artanis swapping me. He's dead, but during when they walked up, I was worried about getting
swapped. Okay. So
I figured staying alive would be worth a little more.
And then you went back into cover for the after the Brightwing already saved them, and you died. No.
I ended up getting hit by this Hanzo twice in this game. I ended up throwing.
That's okay. Like it's one of those things where if the team is able to verbalize I'm okay or I need help, right? Like that's part of our like Storm League mentality. Is I gotta save my friend, and it's like, do you? Like this person has D leap. This person, you know, has still had endurance stim pack. Like,
yep, nope, I screwed up.
That's
screwed
okay.
up twice.
So, I think you guys do get this building if either A, we bunker earlier and use it to soak shots, or B, when we do bunker, Greymane does more damage in melee form, and so being able to like stand on this side and bunker this side. So that way they have to choose if they're going to wombo off the bunker or if they're going to stop Greymane. And so then Greymane can seize this building and everyone can get in the bunker that does not have fast attack speed and good damage. So, like, both Vala and Greymane should not be in the bunker when fighting this building. But, unless you need health. Obviously, jump in and out, get your armor. It's really cool. So, okay. So we tried to make an advantage there. Almost got it. They're back up to full strength. We take in the Consolation Prize and we're doing this. Vala's going to be up. Oh, man, that's really unfortunate. Because you're, like, 50% of the race. We clear what we can. You might be able to still race as soon as you get up. We're clearing. Someone on them is fighting already. It's probably Artanis. So we're on defense. Okay. We didn't have vision until just now that they're 5 down here. You rotating up here by yourself can be very dangerous. Right? Like, we knew there was enough down here. But, like, if Joe and Nazebo had you up here, you might just die. Like, you could be Blessed Shielded killed with no response or no way to get saved. So, just something to be aware of. That, like, yes, I do believe you need to be racing.
Yeah. Well, they raced down so quick. I think this was like a Hail Mary. We knew it at this point. Like,
Okay.
I may just die, but it was a situation where we've lost every single Immortal, and if we lose this Immortal, we lose the game. So it was worth the risk.
I agree with you. Did that bullet?
We almost had the Artanis.
I was like, the bullet got value. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. The bullet almost got someone. I think that was a raw bullet again. I'm gonna go to dog cam. Let's go to dog cam. So this is kind of an awkward engage type thing because like so neither Bloody nor Durna have point and click stuns, right? So they want like Blaze is good as a main tank because he's tanky and he wave clears. He does a lot of good things well. But the main reason people pick Blaze is because bunker and huge AoE follow-up stun. And so, like, both of your characters want to follow up. And so it's awkward when, like, Durna's waiting for a Bloody stun, so he doesn't cast his stuff, and then Bloody is trying to fish for stuns, but, like, it's really hard on his character to hit stuns. And so, like, it's just this weird back and forth. And so maybe something to look at, either draft-wise or comms-wise. I'm not sure if one of his other tanks was banned out, or, like I said, this is just part of the not
playing. He's been playing extremely well on Blaze compared to his other characters, so we've been electing to take the better performing tank for him over prioritizing what he plays better.
Okay. I'm game for that. Just making sure to land those stuns with the oil then.
So we need to work the comms better because he plays way better and we play better when he's on Blaze.
Okay. That sounds good. So then so the bullet actually didn't do anything. It actually landed, but I wanted to see how much damage. I just wanted to see how much damage it did.
We had the shield.
Because the one thing that sucks about bullet is it does damage based on how much health they have remaining.
I think he had like 4,100 there.
Yeah, 35% of their current health in damage, right? So if we look at Artie, there you go. It's a good.
Almost 2K.
Yeah. I said bullet did work. Oh my gosh. Just the blinds and
68.
yeah.
68.
So you got value out of it. Trying to save. He's in the deep. Something I'll have to ask Luigi later. Just why wins here? I don't think he's misplayed it. Just I want as much as possible. I want every ult, talent, chance, whatever's picked, to just have a reason. And I'm not saying that he hasn't played it well. Like, he has had a couple really good disengaging gusts. But like, my first question is what needs to be disengaged? Like,
so my thought here is we're beating them in race too. If we just regroup and kind of zone the best we can, I think we can win this Immortal.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we do or don't. I think we lose it.
I am guessing you lose. You're going to lose 2 people here at this team fight here in a second.
Yeah.
So I'm like these 2 were way too low to be able to re-engage on the race. He might just die. Oh, that's a good stun. So at this point, Immortal's on the wrong side. You're not going to be able to race without being really sneaky again. Blaze is going to die to spiders. They're chasing you.
I was trying to be sneaky, and I realized Zebo saw me, so I just had to come back and D.
You're fine. We're just too low. Like, we're to your point, we're playing like a Hail Mary type play here.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not really a good decision here, because I think... do we have bunker? Oh, we do have bunker. Okay. We just don't have Derna. At this point, I think if you got spotted on this side, either we have someone go wave clear this and just admit that we're going to lose.
We kind of did. We knew we lost here.
Yeah.
we kind of knew once they started out racing us so crazy.
That's a good bullet. Bullet. Wow. Bam. You did it. Front to back bullet kill. You got the kill. Now you guys... Wow. Oh, Neo, don't overextend here. You have no hands. No friends. You're trying. It's a good stun. Derna with the boop. Oh, low blow. Oh, my gosh. You guys are nuts. They should not. Oh, man. All right. They give you a chance to live this game. What are we doing? Neo's zoning stuff, fighting stuff. Okay. This bunker is bad. So, the bunker to help race in siege is different. Right? There's nobody coming over here to outrace you. So unless you needed this to save Neo, or to save yourself, you probably don't need this. Either up here in the choke, to prevent them from coming in, right? So that way you are focused on the race. Because you dropped the bunker, and then you immediately got out. So there's no... Nobody shot... Okay, there you go. Luigi got one. So we got one flame stream with that bunker. Oh no! Oh no, Bloody dies here, doesn't he? Oh, okay, good. Goodness. That Stukov scares me. See, like, I love... Luigi's making plays with this. It's just the thing is, to me, like, we're making plays because we're not doing the right, like, gameplay. Like, you tell me you look at this draft, and you're like, when our race goes bad, Luigi's gonna peel for me with Emerald Win. I would have not drafted it that way. Right? Like, to me, I'm like...
that's how we intended it.
That's what you intended to do?
No, I said I don't think that's what we intended.
Okay. Yeah. So it's I'm like, but like I said, if that was an adaptation, he's making it work. Oh no. All right. Yeah. Too low, can't stay around for globes. Stupid. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no.
I told you I get arrowed twice.
No, you're gonna live. You're both gonna live. Oh my gosh. The yo-yo of emotions in this game. You guys are like sitting here beating each other up over like we didn't race well or we didn't do this well, and you're freaking like throwing your lives away.
This game could have been easily won, and we.
It's okay.
We made some small mistakes. I messed up on call to clear that first wave, not realizing how fast they were.
That's okay.
Too much again, and then the second one was positioning.
Yeah. It's all little things, and like you guys are trying to make this work. And so instead of securing this building, right? If we back up, as soon as this Immortals won, all 5 just B. These 2 globes aren't worth it. All 5 people can hit B well and be here ready to defend it. And we get this building instead of losing a person and then not being able to support the... He was here. He's like, I want to support the building, guys. But, nope. I don't even know if you get the building, actually. Phew, barely. Are we knocking down this one, then?
I think we get wiped down here.
Oh, no.
I think
There's
I get
two
hit with
top.
an arrow here.
2 top. So what's our
We didn't
plan?
push. I don't know. We were trying to push, but we didn't.
Dernis cover. Oh, yeah, you guys could have pushed. They were on top. We had some.
I needed. I think we talked about it. I wanted Bloody to get in front of the Hanzo here and just let us hit the tower.
And now they have too much information. Now we have to leave. If we can burn this camp.
Yeah, we can burn the camp, and we do.
Yep. Okay. And now we need to leave it. So they have too much information for us to try and push. I think at this point, it's really sad, but you're playing for 20s. And even though you're playing for 20s, this is not a 20 comp. Right? Like, you get stronger at 20, but, like, upgraded bunker is 50 armor, but, like, it's not as powerful as, like, Hanzo level 20, multiple swipes at 20, upgraded spirit at 20. The only person that gets truly a good 20 is you. Like, sure, Derna, you know, has Seraphim and, you know, our Bubble Hearth. Please don't take Bubble
I have a ton of
Hearth.
stacks here. Do I beat them? So my thought was, with 3 Qs, we can melt the Immortal faster than them. We probably win race at that point.
I think you still win race. I don't think there's a problem about winning race. What I'm saying is you guys will come to a 20 versus 20 team fight, and you will lose
they
that.
Have more value. Yeah, they have more value.
Yeah.
So my thought was we were going to have to play more at that point.
Yep. Oop. That's good save. Good save. We're now 5. Are we still trying? Oh no. I think we're. Oh, that's a good stun, but like it was just not. Yeah. Oh, that's a save. Bunker's down. Good use of the bunker. You need to get out. Okay. We lived. Congratulations. All right. A little bit of chaos. Okay, we clean up. They're gonna steal this. There's not much we can do. Oh. Okay, they went and did their own. So your guys are down almost every ult. So I'm very surprised they didn't push there, but whatever. I guess they didn't feel comfortable. Getting pinged by someone. Okay, we get that. Oh, please don't get swapped. Okay. And so the same thing you guys said we're going to defense here because of just where we were positioned?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have an opportunity to go anywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. You got Stukov to blow his D if we can find an angle to re-engage. If we can't engage, then... See, they're clearing bottom, right? You see Stukov and them rotating down here. So this is your chance to get as much chip damage as possible. If you know you're getting chip damage, right? Like, even if you get this to half health, since they've committed someone down here to clear, Durnham honestly should go top to clear. Right? Because like, you don't want to fight under their Immortal. You just want chip damage, and they've committed 3 resources down here. Right? Like, he's just going to hold this the whole time. There's literally nothing. Yeah. I think we could have cleared this. Top. Oh, no! Bloody's gonna make it. That was an overheal on that. It's a good absorb. We got people in the back. Oh, man. Alright. It's chaos. We're gonna lose the fight. I just have one question. Does Bloody have bunker?
In 5 seconds.
I know. When he gets swaps, does he have bunker?
Yes.
Okay. He needs to call, I have bunker, leave me. Brightwing Z'd in, Durnham Z'd in, everyone tried to help him. He has 2 of the best survivable buttons in the game. And he can make a juke with a bunker. Once he gets swapped here, he should walk right where he's at and bunker.
Then not burst away.
Yeah, he bunkers here,
Yeah,
it creates a choke, and he can E this way if he needs to, whatever he needs to do, but he should bunker now and say, I'm fine. But instead, everyone did exactly what I did as I'm reacting to this. Oh crap, he needs help. So now we're running down here to try and help him when he could have just distracted all 5 of their players, and you two could have raced. Because look where this Immortal goes. The side we want. So, just being familiar with our buttons and what we have and what we need to do. Oh my gosh, this team fight's so... Oh my gosh, this is so low and... Man.
I'm trying, but this Artanis is just...
No, Artanis is going to kill you. No.
Yeah.
It's a... Like I said, that's the problem with, like, since we super overextended to try and save Bloody, right? Our positioning's out the wall. Like, they've got people on the back line, you've got 2 people up here in the front line, you know, sitting in 5 players, and this whole time still, they're getting this for free.
Yep.
Right? So I think some little macro call would be, send Derna home, you guys get halftime. If this is dead, like, if this isn't dead, okay, whatever. Like, you cleared most of it. Now, once it switches and it's on this side, right, we just full race. And if they invade, we walk away on this side, and then Derna can join us, and we can take the 5v5 over here. But, I digress. That's okay. Bloody dies here, and... Oh, there he's got bunker. Oh, he still dies here because he didn't get out fast enough. Oh, no! Poor guy. Alright. Yep, that's game. So, I think that's really it. You guys honestly weren't that far behind. If this was your worst game of the night, you guys played great. Like, this is not a bad game at all. This, to me, looks like this is some high-level shot-calling macro decisions, as well as being able to play to your win condition. Like, if you know your goal is to win by racing the Immortal, we be at the Immortal on time. We make sure the people that hit the Immortal are hitting it, and we are protecting the people. If we have to pivot, which, you know, we kind of did, right? Like, we can pivot, but, like, we pivot our talents. Don't pivot, like, how we play. Because, like, the win condition is still Immortal. Just we have to change how we do it. Instead of, you know, this nice gentleman exchange like we have here, of you go hit ours and we'll go hit yours, you know, we'll see who wins. When we have to play defense and stuff like that, we have to find opportunities around the map. And despite that, Derna has the higher wave clear over Artanis. I don't know if it's just you guys are very brawly and you want a team fight, but, like, we were behind. I can look at the actual XP. So, he's got more XP, right? Like, Derna's soaking like he's supposed to. It just feels like every time we've taken fights or done anything, their stuff's the one pushing into us. So to me, that means that their camp timings and things aren't getting answered, and they're answering camps and still out racing you. So
yeah, I think that surprised us. I think that first camp that I was wrong. I was a little surprised by the amount of race they had. I thought we had a clear advantage, and you said it was even, obviously, so you saw it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's stuff I'm learning. I don't know that. And then the second fight, we didn't zone and poke. We took a fight, and we lost that one. And then the third one, the bunker could have been placed better, and then we tried to help him. So, yeah, like you said, I think it was just like timing and some small things, but this was our worst game of the night, but we were minor plays away from being able to win this game and
I think so.
A completely different outcome.
Yeah, and then what's also nuts is if you look at, like, the experience here, right? You guys are down, like, you guys have even kills, right? You're just down structures, and that's because the Immortal did it.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't do anything special. You got more mercs. You got more minions. Like, it's just because the objective is so strong on this map. So, yeah. Alright, let me quickly look at talents, move this to the end, and see if there's anything weird that we can talk about. But I think you guys got it. I think it's honestly a lot closer than potentially it feels like when you walk away from a loss like that, and especially split decisions and not feeling good. Oh, we actually have time for one more fight?
We talked about it after the game, and we
okay.
said, this one felt worse than it was.
Yeah.
Like, it was closer than it felt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You guys do take a fight here, but I don't think there's anything you can do. I think that Immortal just wins. That's pretty cool. Did Bloody take burn notice? No, he didn't. Okay. I wasn't sure what that bonus damage was. Oh, it was Gramming, that's why. Okay, Bloody dies, no big deal. That's game. Okay, so looking at talents real quick. Bunker, yep. Wins. Acrobat, yep. Splash. And Seraphim, yep. Those are alright. Percentage health. Enemies hit and charge deal 40%. What damage are you trying to reduce here, Durnham? Isn't there... My URL has been a while. I don't know actually if I like Elder Peacekeeper here. What? Like, don't get me wrong, reducing damage is actually very impactful and helps save lives. Are we... Is this to stop the reduce their race? Maybe that's what he was thinking, is he could cast this and then they race slower. Yeah, whatever. I like Villains Chosen here. Myself. He was living in the back line. If he had 30% bonus damage, maybe he solos some people. But, whatever. Not the end of the world. Anyone else? QQQ, Hyper Shift, Magic Spit, Critical Mist. Okay, I dig it. I think, like I said, little things, and I think you guys are golden. Nothing too crazy here. Yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. Like I said, we'll go through Tom's stuff, and we'll talk some drafts, and we'll see what goes down. So I'll cut the recording. Thanks for joining, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.